16th June 2024, officers responded to a distressing incident at a hotel where a caller reported hearing a child screaming alone from one of the rooms. The urgency of the situation prompted a swift response, as the officers were concerned about the child's safety.
I literally want to go get food. I work 12 hours a day. What?
Ma'am, come here.
Ma'am,
Come here.
come here.
Come here.
Upon their arrival at the hotel, they encountered a suspected female who was on her way to her room, carrying food in her hands. The officers initiated an investigation, seeking to understand the circumstances surrounding the child's distress. They approached the woman and asked questions about the situation, but she was uncooperative, questioning the officers about the nature of their inquiry. Despite her apparent anxiety, she continued to deny any wrongdoing.
Hello.
The one that's fixing to walk in the door now, that's the moment she just pulled back up.
Okay. Where's the kid?
Upstairs?
Is somebody with him?
No.
Okay. Can you show me where it is? Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yes.
Can you talk to me for a second?
I know exactly what it's about. I literally
so-
want to go get food.
So hold on. What's going on?
What do you mean?
Okay. You said you know what's going on, right? You just told me that. So what's going on?
It's because my up there. I literally want to go get food. I work 12 hours a day.
What?
Ma'am, come here.
Ma'am,
Come here.
come here.
Come here. That's the moment.
Listen, we're trying to talk to you.
This isn't a police matter now.
Okay.
And you doing this is not helping you out. Okay?
We're trying to talk to you. But unless you talk to us, you're going to push it one way, all
Where's the
right?
baby at right now? All right, let's go. Let's go.
As the officers followed her to the hotel room, they sought to ascertain what had transpired during her absence. Upon questioning, the woman eventually confessed that she had gone to a nearby restaurant to pick up food for herself and her child. However, this explanation raised immediate concern among the officers, especially given that the child had been left alone and was heard crying loudly. Recognizing the potential for child endangerment, the officers made the decision to take the woman into custody on suspicion of child abuse.
Yeah.
She was asleep when I left.
Is anybody else in here?
Walk up. Put your stuff down and walk outside then.
You said you know why we're here. What happened today?
I went to work.
Where do you work at?
I work at Cole.
Okay. When'd you go to work?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
I left around like maybe 5:45.
Okay. Well then,
What?
what happened then?
I worked until about, I think it was 12 or 1, one of them. No, 12-ish. Came here, took like an hour nap, and then I went and picked her up. Went to Fallen Creek, came here, laid her down, no, gave her a bath, laid her down for a nap, and went to go get food.
Okay.
This morning.
This morning. Okay. We're.
Yes.
Okay. That's who's in the room right now.
Yes.
Who is watching her right now? No one. How long were you gone?
Maybe 20 minutes.
Maybe 20 minutes. Sure? Why did you leave her alone just now?
Because I was just going across the street to get food.
Why didn't you take her with you?
Because she was asleep.
So you think?
I wake up at 1 a.m. in the morning.
So
Okay.
You think your negligence?
First of
I'm
all,
far from
do you know what the Florida state statute is for child neglect? Because this absolutely meets the requirements for it. Who was alone in that room?
Under me,
No, we're
Putting
talking about
my trust
Florida
in that
state
lock
statute.
and the safety of this apartment
If something was-
or
okay.
hotel complex,
Okay.
whatever.
So I don't think you're understanding, though. We're not talking about somebody intervening. Wakes up and starts coughing, has a medical emergency. Something where somebody to go, hey, something's wrong. Who is going to respond and go, hey, we need to do something about
Okay,
this?
so what's the difference of being in a house and her being in a different room?
As they explained their actions, she began to resist, expressing anger and demanding to be released. Despite her protests, the officers maintained their composure and professionalism, adhering to their duty to protect the child. The situation escalated as the woman continued to struggle against the officers' attempts to detain her. She shouted for help, insisting that she was not doing anything wrong and that her child was fine. However, the officers had already assessed the situation and deemed it necessary to prioritize the child's safety above all else.
What's the difference in that?
You are
Is that
in the
negligent?
house with her.
But
She is
you
under your
can't
supervision. So the matter of the fact is, she was alone.
No. Patrick, come back.
Okay. You don't want you.
Please.
This is good. Okay.
Hey Siri. Patrick, hang up. Hey Siri.
You got anything on you?
No.
No weapons on you, nothing like that? Okay.
We're not playing these games with you.
Hey
You
Siri.
understand me? Okay. All right. So.
After successfully placing her in custody, the officers transported her to a police vehicle while she remained uncooperative, continuing to assert her innocence. Throughout the transport, she expressed frustration and distress, but the officers remained focused on ensuring her safety and the appropriate handling of the case. Upon arriving at the police station, the woman was processed, and the necessary paperwork was initiated for her charges. The officers documented the incident, including details about her leaving the child unattended in the hotel room, which constituted a serious breach of care. The investigation also included collecting any evidence that might support the allegations of child negligence.
Call UCI.
All right. Go on.
Okay. So,
Hey Siri.
hey, that's enough of that. You understand? We're trying to figure something out. You're being difficult with us right now. How old? She's 1 year old. Can a 1-year-old take care of themselves in a room alone?
So we placed you in restraints because this is a criminal act. Okay? Just like you were trying to be smart, but like, oh, what's the difference between this and that? Because you're going to go to jail. Okay? That's the difference. All right? You want to act smart? You want to be smart about it? That's fine. We're not here to play games with you. Okay? So going back to your question, do you know the difference now between leaving a baby in a house and leaving a baby here? Yes or no? Okay. I hope you understood that. And I hope you answered your own question. Okay? You just want to leave and take off. Ain't no difference when you can't hear the baby in the house. You can articulate that. But you just left. You're not in the freaking kitchen. You're not in the freaking lobby. You left the property. Does that answer your freaking question? Because that was the dumb analogy I ever heard in my life. It's the difference between leaving a baby in that other room while you're in the kitchen you can't hear. Were you serious?
Please don't send me to jail.
So the reason why I detained you is because I needed to show you the difference between you leaving a baby here while you're in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
All right? Do you understand the difference now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's a crime in the state of Florida. You cannot do that to a call for help if they need it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
That's the difference. And I'm not playing no games with you because that little attitude that you got, I'm not going to reciprocate that. Okay, DCF will take good custody of her.
I can get her dad to come get her, please.
Oh, now you can get somebody.
I need my phone.
Do you know his number?
He's not gonna. He can't answer his phone.
Where does he live?
He lives in Jacksonville, but he works in.
We're going to wait for a sergeant to get here. We're going to explain to her the situation, explain to her what's going on. Okay? The reason why you're detained right now, you're not under arrest, but the reason why we have to place you in detainment. Okay? The reason why we're here is not because we just chose 220 reason. We're here for a call for service about a baby being left here alone. You confirmed that by opening the door. You let us in. The baby was indeed by herself. Okay? You thought it was okay to do that, and you wanted to know the difference about leaving the baby in the room while someone's in the kitchen. This is a difference. You get placed in handcuffs. Because this is not the same analogy you gave me. Do you understand that? Do we have a clear understanding that you are breaking a Florida statute law? You are indeed, you just committed a crime. Do you understand that? Which is what? Child what? What you said you weren't, that you were not. Child neglect. Okay? That's what you are. That's what we just did right now. Okay? That's what you just did. We're not just making this up.
Later, the female was presented in court to face the charges against her of child neglect and resisting an officer without violence. The proceedings centered on her actions and the potential danger posed to the child left alone in the hotel room. Evidence was presented, including witness statements from the caller who reported the screaming, as well as the officer's accounts of the incident. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To stay updated on our future videos, click on the notification bell icon after subscribing. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.